Hello, this is Professor Vicki Angel. Welcome to English 102, and I will be the person that is guiding you through the next 6 weeks. I wanted to call your attention right away to 6 weeks. Why? Because it is a short amount of time. This class, you will definitely get your credits that you need. You'll get through the class. However, you must be dedicated. It's a lot of work in a short period of time. You absolutely cannot fall behind. So the first thing I wanted to do is just kind of do a little overview of my syllabus and, talk about a few things that are super important. So if you take a look, I have my cell phone number on here, and please feel free to call me. Do not call me though after 9 p.m. I have a 5-year-old and I like to try to make him go to bed, and if you call and he wakes up, I will assume you're coming to watch him. All right. Also, you can phone me mainly between the hours of 10 and 12. I'll certainly be around. I can accept calls at other times, and I'm extremely receptive via email. Okay, this is an online class. There are no scheduled meetings for this class. You'll have no reason to come to campus unless you choose to do so. And you see your book. Some classes, maybe you don't use the book that often. This is not one of them. You will need this book. I hope you have this book in your possession as you were listening to this. Okay, the suggested materials, this is more of, obviously, as it says, a suggestion. This is for MLA format, grammar, and anything else you might need. That is not to say, however, that, I'm kind of downplaying the importance of it. It's a great resource if you would like to have it. But all of those resources, I'm sure, are available somewhere online. Okay, your technical requirements. Obviously, this is an online class, so you definitely do have to have a computer with high-speed internet. Please have a backup plan. What do I mean by that? Well, a backup plan in case your internet at your home is not working. You can go to any hack campus. You can go to the library, but make sure you do have a backup plan, because I cannot accept that you could not get online as an excuse for late work. All right? Desire to learn is what you will be using, and I can only assume you know that because you're listening to this, and sure, absolutely you get it through your MyHack account. If something is going on with your MyHack account and you're having trouble accessing it that way, you can also go to ehack.hack.edu and log in. And please take time and take a look at the course overview. There's lots of information about what you're going to do. And it's very, very important that you are highly involved in this class. This is still an educational community. And through the discussion questions, I've tried to really kind of keep that element alive. I will always be available. Now, there is a guidance that says that I must answer your emails in 2 days' time, 2 business days. You will find I do it much quicker. I'm very, very sensitive to the fact that you are trying to get work done. So it is very, very weird if I don't get back to you within minimally 24 hours, if not much sooner than that. And you can take a look at the catalog description. Your learning outcomes you should always look at the beginning of a course, because this is what you should accomplish during the semester. To successfully complete this course, this is what you have to do. You'll have to, of course, read all materials as assigned. You're going to respond to 2 discussion posts, and you should plan on answering about 200 words. That's a good solid paragraph. Please don't count, just, estimate. But if you're giving me a sentence or 2 sentences or even 3, I'm going to take points off, okay? Post 2 or more responses to your classmates' posts. These are participation posts, and you really are just kind of building on their ideas. It's not enough to say I agree with you. It's not enough to say good job. You really are going to have to add something to what your classmates are saying. You will have 3 short answer tests. You will have a pre-writing assignment for each of the essays, a review assignment for each of the essays, as well as, of course, your final assignment. You will have a self-assessment or a self-evaluation essay that you're completing. Sorry for that pause. My son was knocking on the door. But let's talk about the attendance policy. And you might think this is strange because this is an online class. However, I want to make sure that I mention this. Attendance in this class will be monitored by you completing assignments. If you do not complete assignments for 2 consecutive weeks, you will be dropped. Okay, I cannot emphasize that enough. I've had students that have been very upset about it in the past, but it is something that's a procedure of the college and I will abide by it. So please, please, and really for a 6-week class, that would be 1/3 of the class, so that would be really frightening. So just pay attention to that, please. No assignments will be accepted more than 1 week past the due date, so make sure that you're on top of things. Academic dishonesty. You're in English 102, so I know you've heard of plagiarism. Plagiarism of any type, of course, will not be tolerated in this class, and I'm hoping that that's all I really need to say about that. A W grade. If you find yourself at any time in the semester where you just do not believe you're going to be able to successfully complete the course, please, please contact me. I will give you a W. You'll have to fill out the form and I will sign it for you, okay? But please make sure you're doing that. I will not initiate a W for you. This is something you have to personally request. And I will tell you it's a lot better for you to have a W on your transcript than an F. Because the truth is that you will, in fact, have that F on your transcript forever. And employers 10 years down the road will be asking for transcripts. I know it's hard to believe. An incomplete is something I've never granted, but if you feel it might be something that pertains to you after reading this, let me know. If you are in need of accommodations, if you know you need accommodations, you want to make sure you read this policy and you make sure you want to contact Deborah Bybee, who in turn will contact me, okay? Now, you can look at the grade scale. There's a possibility of 1,400 points, and we have discussion questions, participation posts, short answer tests, pre-writing, review, 3 essays, a self-evaluation essay. Okay, there is no final for this course, and that's all you would need to know. You see what the breakdown is on the points, and I see as I'm talking to you that this says 1,500. It should actually say 14, so I will make that change here. But so just so you are aware, it's 1,400 points total. Now your assignment submission requirements, obviously you're going to be submitting them to D2L. They will have to either be a Word document, which I highly recommend. In fact, there are instructions on my homepage of how to get Word for free. But if you do have another word processing system, that is fine. You'll just need to save your document as an RTF file, okay? And of course your document will be in accordance with MLA format. Let's see if there's anything else here I have to mention. After that, no, you can see that I have the 6 weeks broken down into reading assignments and assignments that are due, so that should be very helpful to you. Okay, and the last thing I wanted to do really, and let me see if I can even do it, is I would like to just show you our class here. So let's just a second here. I just wanted to point something out if I can. So our class, you know, you always want to look in the news section. Every week there will be assignments here too to kind of help you keep up. But when you're looking in your content, every single week you kind of see the sandwich effect. If you look at week 1, you'll see you have your weekly tasks, and this tells you what's going on. And you'll also, at the very end, you'll have a checklist. So that'll remind you of what you should have accomplished that week. And again, I know you feel as though I'm being repetitive, but this is a lot and it's fast. Please, please keep up. Also, if you have questions, ask them as early in the week as possible. Good luck and let's have a great semester.